Hi guys, how are y'all doing out there? Let me see. Let me get IG on. Every time I hit that, it seems like it has a delay going on. How you guys doing out there today? All right, here we go. Elaine Proby, CEO, PROBY'S Tax and Accounting, here again today, guys. And today we got some information that's not so pleasant, but then again, you can look at it in a more positive light. Actually, we're going to speak about the unemployment benefits ending. And this might seem a little traumatic for some people, and then again, it might be more beneficial for others. So that's what we want to talk about today, you guys. Hit like and share on this video. Very important information. I know a lot of folks is going to definitely need to be aware of this because I don't think everybody is really up on the dates on these unemployment benefits. And I think everybody is going simply on what the pandemic unemployment rescue plan had said. So we're going to talk about what's happening with that, what states are going to be ending it. I'm going to talk about three things today. When the pandemic unemployment is ending, and in some cases, some of the states' unemployment is also ending. We're going to talk about where this is happening and what you can do about it, guys. Very, very, very important information here today. Hi, Klaus for Pop. Hi, Andy. Thanks for jumping on. So there's some serious discussion here today, guys, because it's going to be about 3 or 4 million people that's going to be affected by the unemployment benefit ending. And this is going to really be, again, very dramatic, very traumatic for a lot of families. A lot of people in the families, there's more than one person that's unemployed in the family. And so this is really going to be a hit in some cases. So again, let's jump right in here today. We're going to talk about, is your pandemic unemployment ending this month? Are your unemployment benefits ending? And what it is that you can do about it, and what states is ending their employment sooner than later, okay? So hit like and share on this video, guys. Get all your friends on board. This is very serious here. So let's talk about, when is this happening? When is this happening? As you guys know, last year with COVID, there was the federal rescue plan that came into play, which was allowing states to give unemployment benefits to people that were self-employed. And that has never been done before, because generally people who were getting unemployment or who are eligible for unemployment benefits are people who have worked at jobs, and then the jobs pay into the unemployment benefit program. And so that's the only time that you were able to get unemployment benefits if you were not able to work. And so as of last year, when we had COVID, the federal government kicked in and they said, okay, great. There are people who have been self-employed, and these people are going to need to have some benefits as well. So they instituted the American Rescue Plan, is what they call it. And what they did was they had put in the pandemic unemployment, which is what it's called, which allows people who are self-employed to be able to get benefits. And so they kept extending it because, of course, as you guys know, COVID had extended itself. A lot of companies were not opening. A lot of businesses were closed, and a lot of people weren't able to get back to work. So they kept extending this unemployment benefits. And the last extension, guys, from the American Rescue Plan is going through September the 6th of 2021, right? So everyone is expecting to be paid their unemployment benefits through September the 6th. However, what we have going on now is there is there are some states that have opt out of continuing this until September the 6th, I should say, and they are ending these unemployment benefits sooner than later, guys. So again, like I said, millions and millions of people will be affected by this, and we're going to talk about this because right now this is happening as early as this week. Some of the states said as of June the 12th, which is this week, and I don't know how many people, I know this topic is very, very serious and important, and I don't know how many people is aware that as soon as this week that their unemployment benefit is subject to end, right? And I don't know, again, how many people know this. All they know is that after this week that some states are not giving you any more benefits. Okay, so that's when this is happening. Again, the rescue plan said September the 6th, as soon as this week. June the 12th, some of these states are ending their unemployment benefits. So that's when it's going to happen. So that's my first point today. When is the unemployment benefits ending? All right, so let's jump into the second point here today. And we're going to talk about where this is happening. Where this is happening. Now, of course, all the different states, they run this program however they, as far as they're concerned, they have their own autonomy to run this program. So it have been said by CNBC there's about 25 states that are going to end this unemployment benefit. There's about 25 states that's going to end the unemployment benefits, guys. What you want to do is you want to check and make sure your state is not on that list, or see if it is on that list. And if your unemployment is ending, and is it ending this week? Is it ended this week? This, again, I said, like I said, you might be going online or trying to recertify your benefits and find out that you no longer can recertify your benefits because there's no benefits. There's more weeks to recertify. This is going to be a shock to a lot of people. It's going to be a shock to a lot of people. So again, it's about 25 states that's on board with ending these benefits right now. Certain states like Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Idaho, Indiana, Iowa. There's about 25 states, you know, Maryland, Mississippi. There's so many of these states. Again, that's a lot of states. That's half, right? I mean, almost half of the United States that is ending unemployment benefit early. This is big. This is huge. This is a shock to a lot of people. So first thing you want to do is, if you are getting unemployment, guys, you want to go online and find out when your unemployment benefits is going to expire, so that at least you're not going to be in shock with expecting some monies that you're not going to be getting. And you want to make sure that at least you're a little bit more prepared. All right. So, so again, it's supposed to be the federal unemployment that a lot of the states are ending, which is the additional $300. If you guys remember last year, in 2020, that amount from the federal government was $600 per week. And what they did on this new act, they had dropped it to $300. So the $300 benefits, pandemic unemployment benefit, is what is going to be ending for most of these states. And then there are some states who is ending their state unemployment as well. So, you know, Florida, some of those states are ending the state unemployment too. So some states, you might still be able to get the state unemployment and not the federal unemployment. And then there are other states that you won't get any unemployment at all, not from the federal, not from the state. And again, as early as this week that is supposed to start, which is the 12th. All right. So the second point is where it's going to happen. And my third point today, guys, which is one of the most important things right here now, is what you need to do. What can you do about this? And again, everybody wants to know this, of course, because now that this is going to happen, now that it's sooner than later, it's not September the 6th for half of the country. What is it that you can do about it? Let's say the first thing is, guys, y'all want to be prepared to go back to work. There's a lot of businesses that are going to be reopened, especially here in the state of California. Everything's supposed to be fully opened the middle of June, which is the 15th. So there's a lot of businesses that are able to come back that's going to be fully open. They may already be open partially, but there's a lot of businesses that's going to be fully opened. So you guys want to be able to go back to your job. You want to check in and make sure that they are fully opening the doors and that you can go back to work, right? You want to make sure that you can do that. And everybody should follow up on their previous job and see what's going on with them. Some businesses, as you know, was not able to recover, and some businesses will not be open. And I don't know how they're informing employees or people who have been laid off, but there's some businesses that are not going to be able to be reopened. So you guys want to check in with your previous job and see if you can come back to work. And then my other point in that is you might want to be cross-trained. What you want to do, guys, if you go back to a job that you had before, maybe the position might not be the same because things have changed. There's a lot of automation that took place within these companies. So you might want to train, you might want to learn other duties and responsibilities. Be willing to do this. If someone say, okay, well, look, we no longer have your position, but we have this position open. Would you like to be trained for this position? You know, be willing to cross-train yourself, be willing to learn something new, be willing to equip yourself to be able to help in different departments. Again, what it does, it makes you a strong employee, right? It makes you, gives you more flexibility. And of course, if that is the case, you might be able to move up into another department. You might be able to make more money with the company. So just be willing to do that. Don't be so adamant because this is not your job function and you don't know how to do it. You've never done it before. Don't be so adamant about not wanting that job, guys. It's always good to learn something new, maybe learn a different position, and maybe make yourself a little bit more indisposable, because the company will depend on you a lot more. So that's the second point in there, guys. And third and foremost is one of my favorite turn your side hustle, turn your hobby into a business. This is what you want to look at now, okay? So now you want to definitely figure out a way to bring revenue to yourself. You need to have some additional money. Some of you guys have already been doing this. I know last year when a lot of business closed, a lot of people resort to their side hustle. A lot of people resort to their hobby. A lot of people try to make money elsewhere. But right now is a time, if you haven't done it already, to be more serious. You want to turn your side hustle, turn your hobbies into a business, and or you want to start a new business, okay? So if going back to a job no longer exists, unemployment is not going to be there anymore to keep you going, guys. If you hadn't already done this, you want to, next move is to start your own business. You want to be able to make your own revenue. You have to get some money. You have to be able to earn some money, and to do this, you can start your own business. And there's a lot of good benefits for starting your business, right? A lot of good benefits for starting your own business. Some of them we're going to talk about. As a matter of fact, in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to have a class on the benefits of starting a new business, outside of just making additional money, but just running your own thing, having your own autonomy and all that good stuff. So we'll talk about that. So that's your other option, guys. And for those of you who have already started your business, it's probably now be more serious about taking it to the next level. So that's the third point today, guys. Again, what we're talking about, hi Shiraz, how you doing? What we're talking about today, guys, the pandemic unemployment is running out, and some of the states is also, they're stopping the unemployment. They're not going all the way to September the 6th. Is there a question here? Let's see, information, Ms. Proby. Good information. Yeah, thank you. So again, if you are getting unemployment, go online and see if your state is one of the states that is stopping the unemployment, guys, as early as this week. Again, you might go in there, try to recertify, and be surprised that you're not able to recertify. There's no more weeks, and what that means is no more money on those unemployment cards, or no more checks come in or deposit going, however you're getting that money. And then you'll wake up at the end of June at that point and have no money to help cover some of your daily expenses. Okay. So is your state one of the state that is ending the unemployment benefit? Very serious. Find that out. When is that happening? Again, some states, up to 25 states, have already opted to do this as early as this week, as early as June the 12th. Some of them are starting. And keep in mind, the American Rescue Plan was skidding unemployment all the way through September the 6th. And I think a lot of people is relying on that date, but you can't rely on that date now because there's so many things happening and you want to be ahead of the game so you don't get caught, right? So the first one is when it's happening. My second point today is where it's happening at. And again, like I said, about 25 states, which is half the country. It's over maybe 4 million people that's going to be out of unemployment benefits. This is going to be very drastic to a lot of families, guys, and a lot of states: Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, Florida. There's a lot of those states, Georgia, Idaho. There's 25 or 26 states that's doing this. Go online and make sure that your state is one, and find out if your state is one of those states, okay? And the third point today is what you can do in the meantime. Everybody got to survive. You got to have money, so be prepared to go back to work. There's a lot of companies that are fully reopening up, especially here in the state of California. We are going to be fully functional June 15th. And there's a lot of companies, there's a lot of major, maybe high-end restaurants and different places that weren't able to hire people back or have people inside of the facilities because of all the restrictions. So now they're going to be re-employing folks. Be willing to cross-train. If it's not what you did before, guys, don't turn it down and get in there, learn something new, be more beneficial to yourself and to the company, guys, and make sure that you are able to earn a living for you and your family. And my third point in the what to do is starting a business, okay? Starting your business, turn your side hustle into a business, turn the hobby into a real business and or create a business. And if you already have a business, guys, let's take it to the next level, okay? So that is my point today. Very important. You guys share this video. I'm sure a lot of people is going to be caught off guard with this. Let's see. Anderson. Hello, Auntie. You're a true blessing. Thank you. And thanks for jumping on here. All right. And appreciate you sharing and doing all that stuff and learning from this stuff, which is really great. So that's my point today, guys. Again, like I said, this is not, it is to some degree a very good topic, simply because I don't know how many people is fully aware that this is happening, but again, it gives you some ideas, some points, and you don't want to get caught off guard. So this is why this is so important today. How do I start my own business? How do I start my own business? Okay, so how do you start your own business, guys? I know some of you have some major ideas and always want to figure this out, and what we're going to do. As a matter of fact, I'm glad you asked that question, because we're going to have a class coming up in the next few weeks teaching you how to start a business from the time you decided that you want to do one, what to name the business. We're going to talk about how that is, how to set it up, how to structure it, how to run a business. We're going to teach you guys how to do all that stuff. And so when you come to this, it's going to be a 5-day session, you know, a few hours a day. And by the end of that 5 days, I guarantee you, you'll have your business up and running. So for those people who want to start a business, we'll have this session in a couple of weeks and you'll be ready to go. And I'll tell you everything, how to get that going, how to get it started, how to get it named, how to stay in compliance, how to get all your licenses, and have everything in place for you to be able to start earning, you know, an income. So that's what we're going to have in a couple of weeks. So I'm glad you asked that question, guys. So stay tuned. Look for the information. You'll be able to sign up for this 5-day session at www.elainesdesk.com. I will teach you guys how to get your business started and up and running in 5 days. 5 days, few hours a day. That's all you need. Hi, Naz. Thanks for jumping on. How are you doing? All right. So that's it, guys. Today, once again, Elaine Proby, your CEO, PROBY'S Tax and Accounting. You can reach us at PROBY'S Tax 323-290-9034. And or you can visit our website at PROBY'stax.com for any further information. Hi, Sapphire. Thanks for jumping on here as well. So you guys can, any information you guys want on this stuff, starting your business, anything that's happening out there financially or otherwise, we're here to allow you to and assist you to build wealth, to gain more income, more money, and, you know, to become more financially free. Okay, so that's what we're here for. Is there a question over here? Live video. Request to be in your live video. Oh, okay. There's someone over here request to be in our live video. We're going to be having some guests in our live videos. Sorry, we're going to have some guests in our live videos. So if you guys, that's a good question. If you guys want to be a guest in a live video and deliver some great information to the public as well, that would be welcome. So we can definitely have a discussion on that. All right. Okay, guys, so with that said, I'll be up out of here. I want you guys to join us back here every Tuesday and Thursday. And just for more updated information on your finances, taxes, business, and everything that you need to know to be financially free and wealthy. All right? So turn on your notification. I love it. Everybody does turn on notifications so you can know when we come back on. And I want you guys, seriously, share this video, share it. Leave your comments below. I'll come back through here and respond to them. Any questions that you have, make sure that you give us a call. All right. So I think that's it for me today. With that said, guys, I want y'all to take care of each other and take care of yourself. All right. See you guys.